Have you ever wondered about the pancreas? It's this long, flat organ tucked away deep inside your abdomen, right behind your stomach. It's a real multitasker. First, it's a digestive powerhouse, making enzymes to break down fats, proteins, and carbs. Second, it's a hormonal control center, producing critical hormones like insulin and glucagon to manage your blood sugar. But its location, deep inside and surrounded by major blood vessels, makes it a perfect hiding spot for trouble. This is why pancreatic cancer is often called a silent disease. Tumors can grow for a long time without you feeling or seeing anything wrong. Let's talk about the most common type. Over 90% of pancreatic cancers are what we call pancreatic ductal adenocarcinomas. These start in the cells lining the little tubes or ducts that carry digestive juices. This type of cancer is particularly aggressive because it grows quietly, spreads to other parts of the body early, and often doesn't show any obvious symptoms until it's quite advanced. So, how does this all start? At its core, pancreatic cancer begins with genetic changes, or mutations, inside the pancreatic cells. These mutations switch off the normal controls that tell cells when to stop growing, leading to the formation of a tumor. Scientists have identified several key genes that are often mutated, with the CRAS gene being the most common culprit. Others include TP53, CDKN2A, and SMAD4. But here's the thing, mutations aren't the whole story. They often need a push from other factors. This is where risk factors come into play. The single strongest risk factor you can change is smoking. Smokers have a significantly higher risk of developing pancreatic cancer. Age is another major factor. The risk increases sharply after the age of 60. Other important risk factors include having chronic pancreatitis, which is long-term inflammation of the pancreas, and long-standing diabetes. Obesity and having a family history of pancreatic cancer also increase your risk. But it's crucial to remember that many people who get pancreatic cancer have no obvious risk factors at all. Now, let's get to the most important part of this video: the early warning signs and why they happen. Pancreatic cancer doesn't scream, it whispers. The early signs are vague and easy to dismiss, but they are your body's first signals that something is wrong. One of the earliest signs is a vague discomfort in the upper abdomen. It's not usually a sharp pain. Instead, it might feel like a mild, dull ache that comes and goes. This happens because the growing tumor starts to stretch the pancreas itself or press on nearby nerves. Many people mistake this for simple indigestion, acidity, or gas, and just ignore it or take an antacid. Another very common and early sign is unexplained weight loss. We're not talking about losing a few pounds because you started a new diet. This is significant weight loss when you're not even trying. It can happen for a few reasons. The cancer might be blocking the flow of digestive enzymes, so your body can't absorb nutrients properly. The cancer itself also causes inflammation and changes your metabolism, which can burn more calories. Plus, you might just lose your appetite. If you're losing weight without a reason, it's a major red flag that needs to be checked out. This brings us to the next sign: loss of appetite and feeling full quickly, what doctors call early satiety. You might sit down for a meal, and after just a few bites, you feel completely full, as if you've eaten a huge feast. This can happen because the tumor is physically pressing on your stomach, or because the cancer affects how quickly your stomach empties. The metabolic effects of the cancer can also mess with your body's hunger signals. Here's a really important clue, especially for older adults: new-onset diabetes. If someone over the age of 50 suddenly develops diabetes out of the blue, it should raise suspicion. Pancreatic cancer can damage the insulin-producing cells in the pancreas. The tumor can also release substances that make the body resistant to the insulin it does produce. The combination of unexplained weight loss and new-onset diabetes in an older adult is a particularly strong warning sign for pancreatic cancer. Then there's jaundice. This is when your skin and the whites of your eyes turn yellow. This symptom is most common when the tumor is located in the head of the pancreas. The tumor can compress the common bile duct, which is like a pipe that carries bile from your liver, through the pancreas, to your intestine. When this duct is blocked, bile backs up into your bloodstream. Bilirubin, the substance in bile that causes the yellow color, then gets deposited in your skin and eyes. A key feature here is that this jaundice is often painless. Along with yellowing, you might notice very dark tea-colored urine and pale, clay-colored stools. You might also experience intense itching all over your body, caused by bile salts depositing in the skin. So let's recap the key clusters of symptoms to be suspicious of, especially in older individuals. unexplained weight loss, particularly when combined with new-onset diabetes, painless jaundice, and persistent abdominal or back pain that just doesn't have a clear explanation. Early suspicion and early diagnosis are what save lives. Thanks for watching. Follow our channel for more Doctor Explained health videos to help you stay informed.